So the Apple Watch Series 9 has just officially came out. So let's go and take a look at it, how both of these specific watches hold up between them, with the Series 8 and the Series 9, which is the direct predecessor of the Series 9. Now, if you want to pick up either one of these watches, links will be down in the description. You can get them from there and you can help support the channel at the same time. Now, starting off with the outside of both these watches, they are both roughly around the same exact type of watch. There really isn't that big of a difference on the exterior. There are some small things here and there, but for one, you're basically getting the same 41 and 45mm casing between both of these watches. Now, I love that. I love having these types of big size watches, and they're very nice, they're very cool. So that is one advantage you're getting between both, is that they're roughly around the same thing. The display though, Apple did make some pretty big differences. The Series 9 display, as far as Apple stated, gets twice as bright as the Series 8. So if you're somebody who was always in like bright issue, like you wanted an area that was brighter or whatever with your Apple Watch, you now have that type of capability, which again, in and of itself is a very cool thing. And I am very, very happy that we have that type of capability now. So that in and of itself is very cool. And I, for one, am very happy about that type of capability on my Apple Watch Series 9. Beyond that though, very similar type of styling. You're getting basically the same type of buttons. You're getting the same charging thing on the back. No extra crazy features on the outside just yet. Maybe the Series 10 will bring this, but beyond that, they're roughly around the same thing. Now, on top of that, they both share the same bands. So if you're wanting the Series 8 or the Series 9, you're going to be getting the same type of bands that you can choose from on both of these watches, which is really cool. So if you're somebody who wanted to go ahead and basically have like the latest, watch bands or whatever, whether you have a super old band or you have the latest one, you're basically getting the same type of capability between both, because you can mix and match bands between the same model sizes of all these watches, which is really cool. So that is another really cool feature that you have between both of these watches. On top of that, like I said, you're getting always on displays between both. You're getting the same type of like waterproofness and ruggedness, the same GPS models and cellular models you can choose from as well. But because the Series 8 is older, Apple's not really selling this thing anymore. You will have to buy this thing in the brand new market for the Series 9 or a used one of the Series 8 if you want to right now. There might be some people who are still selling them brand new, but regardless, that's kind of how they hold up on the outside. Now, internally, there are some pretty cool differences between them now. So first of all, the Series 8 had that S8 chip inside. Very good chipset. You could do a lot of stuff with it, which is really cool. But the Series 9 now has that S9 chip inside of it. So with this specific watch, you are now getting a few more features inside of the Series 9 than the Series 8. So one of these cool features is basically the ability of double tapping your index finger and your thumb together to actually go ahead and invoke certain, things. So if you want to pick up a call, if you want to cancel a call, for whatever the case you want to do, you can just double tap, I think even triple tap your fingers together, and the Apple Watch will actually discover and realize that you're double tapping your fingers together. It is a very cool feature. You can, actually turn this on or turn this off in the settings, but that's a super cool feature that you have. The Series 8 did not have that type of capability like the Series 9 has, but it does have kind of something like that where you can do the accessibility mode, but regardless, the S9 chip inside the Series 9 does bring that. But I think something that's even cooler is that you are now getting faster on-device Siri on your Apple Watch. So Siri has always been kind of slow for a lot of people, but now you're actually having that type of capability where it's a little bit faster on the Series 9, but also you now have access to on-device Siri on your Series 9. So before, Siri was not on-device, it had to go to the cloud every time and take like 20,000 more minutes. The Series 9 now has on-device capability, which again is a very cool thing. And that is something I'm very, very happy about for my Series 9. So that again is super cool. And that honestly makes me feel very good about recommending the Series 9 probably for a couple more years, because you have that type of capability where things are now becoming, the S9 chip is so much more faster that you can now do things on device. So very cool thing. You're also getting precision finding for your iPhone, where it can tell you like exactly where it is and how far it is from you on your Series 9 than on the S8, on the Series 8. So those are kind of some big things to keep in mind there too. Now, both of them have like blood oxygen applications and ECG applications, lots of different similarities between them too. There's not really like a massive difference between them in those type of areas. They have, waterproof, all this other stuff, basically the same battery life as well. But like I mentioned, if you're wanting to go ahead and if you're coming from your app, but I will tell you, if you're coming from your Apple Watch Series 8, I probably wouldn't recommend upgrading. I think they're very similar, but there are some things where I look at with the Series 8 and I'm like, wow, it would be nice to have like that native double tap feature like that, or, precision finding or on-device Siri. But beyond that, I think you're pretty much good on both. You're basically getting the same type of Apple Watch on both as well. A couple cool nice to have features on the Series 9, but I would still probably recommend keeping the Series 8 to be honest. But if you're not coming from either one, I would probably recommend going up to the Apple Watch, Series 9 and just getting that one. but the Series 8 is still an excellent watch as well. So that pretty much covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.